All right, I'm sorry. Going back to you at the jail, we have appointed, let's see, who was this I was dealing with? Mr. Waynick is here, the lawyer. Thank you. I'm trying to remember what, okay, we set it for status on January the 7th, and your lawyer will be up to talk with you and try to get you ready for either a disposition or a trial date will be assigned on January 7th. So Mr. Waynick will be up there to talk to you as soon as he's back in town. All right. I guess I could just tell him to talk to the other Roger Waynick there at the jail. Good morning. What is your name, please? You're muted. You'll have to unmute that device again. There's wherever the little microphone is, it's got a slash through it. Just punch on that.
There you go. All right, Dudley.
What is your name?
Jack Dudley.
All right, Mr. Dudley, you're here to be arraigned on a charge of probation. It's an amended charge of probation violation, and you've already got the public defender, so we'll appoint the public defender on this charge as well.
Your Honor, I acknowledge receiving a copy of the warrant and waive formal reading of the same and enter a plea of not guilty on behalf of the defendant.
This is presently set for October the 27th. Do you want to set this one as well?
Yes.
All right, October 27th. Your lawyer will be up to get you ready for that hearing. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Please.
Good morning. What is your name?
Ruben Barrientos.
All right, Mr. Barrientos, ¿se habla inglés? No?
No, señor.
We'll need to get an interpreter.
Entiendo un poquito, pero es muy difícil.
Poquito español por moi es French.
Usted también habla un poquito español.
I am poquito español.
Bueno.
We're going to set a, let's put it on the regular arraignment day and make sure we have an interpreter. We're going to get an interpreter for Espanol, and we'll reset you for the 22nd, September 22nd, 9/22.
My 84-year-old client is at a doctor's appointment that he could not reschedule today, so I will follow him that sword.
So your 84-year-old client is charged with aggravated assault, is that correct?
He sure is, Judge.
All right. So what do you want to do with him? You want to put him on status on the 22nd?
Is it 20? That's fine.
Whatever you want to do. I don't care.
9/29 sounds a lot better than horrendous.
September the 29th. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
All right. All right, at the jail, can you tell me what your name is, please?
Amanda Roberts.
Amanda Roberts on page 1. Ms. Roberts, you're here to be arraigned on a charge of aggravated burglary of a habitation, theft of property, falsely representing yourself as Roger Waynick, that's a neat trick, and financial exploitation of an elderly or vulnerable person and criminal information.
Yes, sir.
You have the right to an attorney. Do you wish to have a lawyer represent you?
Yes, sir.
I'll have to appoint a lawyer to represent you, and I'm going to appoint Mr. Philip Massengill. His office is in Nashville, but he's here on a regular basis, and I will appoint him to represent you. Let's ask if I could, Mr. Atchison, do you mind standing in for Mr. Massengill? I'm going to have a lawyer stand in for arraignment for Mr. Massengill, who's not here today at the moment. You wish a formal reading of the indictment?
Judge, we waive formal reading of the indictment, and on behalf of Ms. Roberts and Mr. Massengill, we would enter a plea of not guilty at this time.
Plea of not guilty is entered believe we've set it for status for January the 7th of 2026. Your lawyer will be notified of his appointment. He'll make an appointment to come see you as quickly as he can, and he will work on trying to get your case ready for a trial or for a disposition. On January the 7th is your final day to try to resolve it by an agreement, and if you have not worked it out by that day, I will give you a trial date. Okay? I thought for a moment she was just so entranced by my words that she was unable to speak or do anything, but I think we're frozen at the jail. So this motion will be after that. Is there a better day that we could choose other than that? Could we not do it on the 26th of this month? That's when I've set the Curtis Day and the Hansard Rule 412, and we can do your motions after lunch.
Maybe I'll reach out to my officer.
Mr. Flanagan, what about you, the 26th? That's what I'm talking about. We have these other things in the morning. That might be better than trying to do this one in Waverly. If we could check with your officer, we'll come back to it, okay?
Thank you.
I'm sorry, at the jail, could you have your device unmuted again? This is Ms. Roberts, correct? Ms. Roberts, we've appointed a lawyer to represent you named Philip Massengill. He's going to be notified of his appointment. He'll be up to talk with you. And we've set you for January the 7th as your final day to resolve it by an agreement. If you don't work it out by that day, I'll set you a trial date. So. Did you hear all of that? Apparently not. Ms. Roberts, can you hear me? At the jail, we need to communicate with the jail, let them know that apparently they're not able to hear. Modern technology. I cannot hear you, and I'm not sure you can hear me. Can you hear me?
They're buffering or something. You can't hardly hear them.
Yeah.
Now we can hear
I don't know
you.
why this is off.
Apparently not.
Well, he's got you muted. See that X? He's got his side muted where you can't hear him.
So you want to put it on what day?
10/22.
October the 22nd?
Yes.
All right.
Get all that done.
There you go. I think we're hearing another case, that's why.
Thank you. Ms. Roberts, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Let's talk quickly before we lose you again. I have appointed Philip Massengill as your lawyer. He'll be up to talk with you as soon as he can schedule it. And I've given you a date of January the 7th as your last day to enter a plea if you work it out by an agreement. And if you don't, I will give you a trial date on that day, okay?
Yes, sir.
Wait for your lawyer to come talk with you. Philip Massengill is his name.
Okay, thank you very much.
Good.
Okay.
Come on.
Good morning. What is your name, please?
Cami Lewis.
Jimmy Lewis is on page. Your lawyer, Mr. Lockhart, has had a death in his family, and as a result, we are going to move you to September the 22nd. And hopefully on that day, it can be worked out and everything can be taken care of on that day, September 22nd.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Come on, Dudley.
This one.
Good morning. What is your name?
Brandi Dillard.
Ms. Dillard is on page 4. All right, Ms. Dillard, you're here to be arraigned on a charge of possession of contraband inside a penal facility or institution, possession of methamphetamine and public intoxication. You have the right to an attorney. Do you wish to have a lawyer?
Yes, sir.
public defender.
Yes, please.
Appointed the public defender's office to represent you.
Your Honor, I acknowledge receiving a copy of the indictment. I waive formal reading of the same, and on behalf of the defendant, enter a plea of not guilty.
Plea of not guilty is entered. General Bryson. We're going to set this for January the 7th for your final day to enter a plea. If you're able to work it out by an agreement, then we can take it up earlier than that day, but that will be your last day. After that day, we'll set you a trial date. The public defender will be up to talk with you as quickly as they can arrange to see what they can do about getting your case resolved. Okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you.
That hearing had a little bit of everything. Judge David Wolfe presided over a series of arraignments, and while the charges ranged from probation violations to aggravated burglary, what stood out was his mix of patience, candor, and even a touch of humor when the tech at the jail didn't cooperate was Jack Dudley, arraigned on an amended probation violation. With the public defender already appointed, his attorney waived formal reading and entered a not guilty plea. Judge Wolfe set the case for October 27th and explained the lawyer would be up to talk with him before then. Dudley, respectful and cooperative, thanked the court before stepping aside. Next came Ruben Barrientos, who struggled with English. Judge Wolfe, candid about his own poquito español, reset the arraignment for September 22nd so a proper interpreter could be arranged. His tone was patient and pragmatic, making sure the process was fair, even if it meant delay. Then came Amanda Roberts, facing a heavy slate of charges: aggravated burglary of a habitation, theft, falsely representing herself as attorney Roger Waynick, financial exploitation of an elderly or vulnerable person, and more. Judge Wolfe appointed Philip Massengill as counsel and, through a stand-in attorney, entered a not guilty plea. He set the case for January 7, 2026, as the final date for resolution before trial. At one point, when the jail video froze, he joked that perhaps Roberts was simply entranced by my words, before acknowledging the technical glitch. Roberts later confirmed she understood the appointment and dates once the feed resumed. Finally came Brandi Dillard, charged with possession of contraband in a penal facility, methamphetamine, and public intoxication. Judge Wolfe appointed the public defender, entered a not guilty plea, and set the case for January 7th. His instructions were clear. If a plea agreement could be reached before then, it would be taken up. Otherwise, trial would follow. Dillard, subdued but respectful, confirmed she understood. The overall atmosphere was steady but varied, procedural for Dudley and Dillard, patient and accommodating for Barrientos, and a bit more complicated for Roberts. Judge Wolfe balanced clarity with a light touch, ensuring each defendant knew the next steps while keeping the docket moving despite translation issues, frozen screens, and unusual charges. If you found this hearing insightful, consider subscribing, hitting the bell, and letting me know your thoughts in the comments below. I read every one.